Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles of Great Millstone, pushing this word truthfully and sincerely. Shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, pushing this word truthfully, faithfully, strongly, and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim that be like unto the speckled bird, pushing this word truthfully, faithfully, strongly, and sincerely. And I say shalom to you Akim out there. And this is an upload video for In the News, a news article right here. It's from the Jerusalem Post, and this was recently breaking news, I believe. It says from September 19th. And the article reads, France, let me read the top headline of it. France canceled defense meeting with UK over submarine disagreement. And this comes from, I believe a few days ago, the United States and the UK and Australia all together, they signed that that submarine deal. And, France and China, especially France, they had an uproar about it, So they heavily disagree with the submarine capability deal, and they feel like they lost $65 billion off this agreement between the United States and Australia and the UK as well too. All three countries made an agreement for the protection defense for the people of Australia, of their military defense, their submarine military defense. And the article reads, France has canceled a meeting between the armed forces. Minister Florence Parly and her British counterpart plans for this week after Australia scrapped a submarine order with Paris in favor of a deal with Washington and London. Two sources familiar with the matter said the France and the British Defense Ministry could not immediately reach for comment. It says the source confirmed an early report in the Guardian newspaper that the meeting has been canceled. Right, so, these are the signs of times that we are living in, that nation should rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. If it's not from a war standpoint, if it's from a negotiation standpoint between nuclear powers between many different groups of people and everything like that. You're going to have examples of different groups of people of those different nations. And the other group of people, they oppose of the negotiations of nuclear capability, even just from a nuclear standpoint, nuclear arms standpoint, or from a financial standpoint, or from a climate change standpoint of certain things like that. For examples, I'm just dishing out examples out there. Reading from this article, France, they still up in arms, and they not happy with what the United States and Australia and the UK, which is London, they all three came to an agreement to make a protection submarine deal for the people over there in Australia with their military arms for their fully protection, And France feel like they lost $65 billion off of this deal. Those three countries did, And I was looking at last night, I believe it was like 2 or 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I was looking on CNN on the news, and I don't know if he was a representation of France, I believe. And he was speaking about they had like their relationship between the United States and France, is at a crisis standpoint right now, from that's out of his mouth of what he said, the representation of France he was speaking to a guy in an interview, when I was listening to it, and he was saying like the United States and the France relationship right now is at a crisis standpoint right now. So hey, these are the signs of the times that we're living in. These are biblical prophecies unfolding in these last days. And I just wanted to bring out this quick little article right here. This was recently breaking news of France canceled the defense meeting with UK over submarine disagreement. And France believe like over this deal between the United States and UK and London, all those three countries agreed upon this submarine nuclear deal, for Australia's fully protection. And France and China and Beijing, they in the uproar of this and they disagree with this deal, you know. So, these are the times that we are living in. So I'm gonna upload more videos as they come. And then if it catch my eye, I will upload more videos like this in the news, because this is pinpointing to biblical prophecies in the times that we are living in. So with that, I hope this was edifying in the news article through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh Yahushua. And first and foremost, so let's give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Akakadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles of Great Millstone, preaching His word, truthfully, faithfully, strongly, and sincerely. Shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching His word, truthfully, faithfully, strongly, and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching His word, truthfully, faithfully, strongly, and sincerely. Until next time, I will say shalom.